What if I told you that right now all around the world, the guys are being tested by girls without even knowing it? And what if they failed these tests? What happens then? Let me ask you a simple question. How many times have you been interacting with a girl, and everything seemed to be going great, but then out of nowhere, she went totally cold on you? Meaning, she started to show zero interest in you. So, how did you react when this happened? Maybe you got pretty angry right after she went cold on you, and then she started flirting with your friend instead of you. If this happened, then congratulations, because you just failed her test. Since the beginning of mankind, girls have been testing guys. And don't be mad, because it's a completely natural thing for them to do. In the same way that men choose women based primarily on their physical appearance, girls choose guys based primarily on how much confidence they have. And the reason for this is simple. Throughout time, pretty much the greatest indicator that a man is high quality basically comes down to the level of confidence that he has. Sure, your physical looks matter, and of course money is also important. But girls don't test men for money, and they don't test them for looks. So, the one thing that girls do test for is confidence. But the problem is that these tests are so sneaky that most guys completely miss them and fail. If you want to be a far more attractive man, who is constantly chased by the ladies, you have to be able to recognize and pass these simple little tests. The number one sneaky way how girls will test your confidence level consists of suddenly going cold on you, or being mean, to see how you react. So, before we get into this, here's a little secret. Something like 99% of girls believe that the number one indicator of a low-quality man is a lack of confidence. So, here's the thing. When girls are nice to men, universally men take this as a signal that the girl likes them, or could potentially like them. And when a girl is really nice to them, especially if she's really attractive, it instantly gives the men this huge boost of confidence that they wouldn't otherwise have. But when she goes cold on them, or starts acting really mean towards them, it instantly makes the men doubt themselves. For guys who already have low level of confidence, this usually ends with the guy getting really angry, or super nervous, and unsure of himself. So, when a girl suddenly goes cold on you, she most likely still likes you, but what she wants to do is simply see how you react if this happens. And if you begin to doubt yourself, and you get nervous, or you get angry about it, then you've failed the test. But if you don't doubt yourself, and remain confident, and don't get angry, then congratulations, you will have passed the test. Keep in mind that it's always a good thing when you get tested like this, because it means that the girl is interested in you enough to probe a little bit deeper, to see if you have the confidence that she needs you to have. The next up is the second sneaky way that girls will test your confidence with, and it involves acting like she isn't interested in you. Now the difference between this test and some of the other tests is that this one is pretty much always carried out right when you first meet the girl, rather than later after you've already been around with her for a while. Although it can and does frequently happen during this time. So, to carry out this sneaky little test, most girls will basically act completely uninterested in you, pretty much from the moment that they meet you, and most girls actually do this by default, because it is insanely effective for automatically filtering out the guys who have very little to no confidence. So why do they do this? The primary purpose of this sneaky little test is to show pretty much zero interest in you from the start, to see how you react. Most guys with little to no confidence won't even bother trying to attract or approach a girl who shows zero interest in him. But the way that a high-value man handles this situation is completely different. Because if a high-quality man sees a girl that he likes, 9 times out of 10 he will try to attract her anyway, and not lose confidence in his ability to do so. Now obviously, if he tries to do this, and she continues to show zero interest in him, over and over and over again, then obviously he's going to move on. So, it's not uncommon for a girl to run this test shortly after they meet a guy, and the purpose of it is always the same, and it is to probe your confidence, or your belief in yourself, to see if you crack under the pressure. All these sneaky little tests are designed to test for a lack of confidence, or for insecurity of the guy. But as long as you can recognize them, and you have a decent level of confidence, then you will easily pass them, and in doing so, you can make the girls far more attracted to you. Now next up is the third and final sneaky way that girls will try to test your confidence, and it involves sending mixed signals. Now when it comes to flirting, one of the most universal strategies that guys use is called push-pull. Meaning showing a little bit of interest, then acting uninterested, and then showing interest again, and so on, and so forth until the desired result is achieved. Now what a lot of guys don't realize is that girls actually do this too, and this is called mixed signals. The girls send you signals that make you think that she likes you. Then she sends you signals that make you think that she doesn't like you. And as always, whether or not you pass this test is based primarily on how you react to the mixed signals. The purpose of this test, and all of the others, is to hit your confidence or ego square on the chin, to see if you crumble and begin doubting yourself. Or if you stay confident and carry on in a confident, playful way. Just the ability to recognize these tests is a super important insight that will help you to increase your overall value and attractiveness as a man. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, because more incredible content is on the way.